what would happen if Saturn turned into a star? There. Well, it would have. Well, Saturn's the sixth planet from the sun. So when it turns into a star, there will be two stars, and two Earths. Okay, so let's say Saturn turns into a sun-sized star with enough luminosity to have the habitable zone cross over our suns. The closest planet to Saturn, which is Jupiter, would be getting intense heat, and its orbit would start orbiting in about 4 AU away. But its closest point will be in its will be a little bit out of its Roche limit, which is the limit that an object can go around a planet, moon, or a star without being torn up due to tidal forces. At its closest side, Jupiter would go from negative 145 degrees Celsius to 2,345 degrees Celsius. It would orbit rather closely, but it would start drifting forward as time moves on. The moons would be eradicated off, would be either out of the system or into planets or maybe even the stars. Next is Mars, which will be the second planet of Saturn's little system. It is 7.5 AU away from Saturn. It would be grabbed with its farthest point being here. But it'll eventually stabilize. But what about the moons? Let's take a step back and while Saturn could still it could compress under its own pressure and start growing faster and faster. So as the moons impact the surface, when it becomes a star, any moons that are still orbiting the planet, the last few moons, would be pulled into the planet, or the star, due to the enormous gravity. For life to stay habitable, it would be in the warm zone. Earth's orbit would stretch widely, being enough for Earth to stay in the warm zone without it going too far out or too far in. Mercury and Venus would orbit our normal star in an unstable orbit. But now Uranus would be pulled in, and also the temperatures would skyrocket. Due to how close this planet is. Its orbit would be dangerously close to Saturn, and it would be in its Roche limit, and the planet would be starting to tear apart. Neptune would have been the same way, but instead of being in the Roche limit, it would have collided with the star at the anyway. When I said that the Saturn Sun binary orbit wasn't stable, this is what I meant. This is when Mercury and Venus were yeeted into our sun, and the two suns merge, creating a supernova. And anything left would burn up and shrink and disintegrate. What would be left is a white dwarf, forever to be stuck in the cosmos. Okay, if you like that, I have more ideas. So, if you want me to do ideas on what if Jupiter passed by Earth and Venus, or what would happen if our sun was replaced by the largest star. Or if one of the farther out planets was farther than was the farthest stars would be far out and but close enough for it to resemble the sun. Like you, I skipped it. Now, if you liked that video, hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you on the other side!